crafty friend, it's me, Justine, over here on the Trinity Stamps YouTube from the Stationery by Justine YouTube channel. And I'm working with the Spin Cycle die set, and I'm also working with the stamp set that goes with it, which is called Loads of Fun. This one was loads of fun to make. So here I just have assembled the laundry basket with some folded laundry. There's a whole bunch of dies that make all sorts of different clothing and make the pieces for the washing machine itself. I went ahead with some holographic paper that I had in my stash to make the washing machine extra fun. And then adding these little tiny details really made the washing machine real. But what I was most excited about this card was I'm going to make a double shaker. And so I've never done that before on a card. I've done a slim line that had multiple, like one big area, I guess, but not two separate cells for shakers. So I'm really excited to do this. So I'm just going to take some foam strips that I had in my stash. I doubled them up for the little washing machine that I'm working on here first. So both sides are sticky, as you can see. And then when I take both sides of the release tape off, it really just helps that foam bend to however I want it to go. So I really recommend taking both sides off when you're shaping the window. And then all I have to do here is just close up that area or the cell that all my little goodies are going to be in. My next step is to add more foam all to the back of the washing machine. And I'm still using the same strips, so the height of the washing machine is not different than the shaker window. And I'll just conform it all to the back so everything is nice and supported. These areas won't get the shaker bits, or you really won't see it once I put it on, but this ensures that the washing machine won't be sagging in any areas, and it will be supported nicely. Now I'm using this awesome paper that is a brushed pearl paper and making another shaker window. And that was made with the A2 cover plate die that is from Trinity Stamps. It's the Modern Embossed Window Panel #1. So that made a really easy shaker window for me. Again, I'm just putting some acetate and liquid glue down and adding the foam. Now on this one, I wanted to use some really awesome embellishments from Trinity Stamps. So I went with 3 layers of foam. Kind of crazy and thick, but I am so excited to make this, so I just went for it. Then I'm using my anti-static brush, which looks like it's been through some things here. Let's just be real. But it works, it does the job, and it helps to kind of get rid of any static. And prepped my area for my shaker. I'm going to put all of the names of the little embellishment packs that I used on the screen. I ended up cutting the corners off because I have the little containers here that Trinity Stamps has. And then I am basically just filling up this wonderful little container that is also from Trinity Stamps, and then I will simply pour it into my shaker window. And that little container is called the Tidy Tray from Trinity, and I am really happy with how it worked out for this card. So I definitely recommend that if you are a shaker person. Now I've added all of my little pieces of laundry to my shaker window. I went ahead and made sure that they were all facing up, or I guess down, for my shaker window. So when it's on my card, all of the correct side is facing the window and not backwards. Isn't that easy how that all those little pieces went in with the tidy tray? I'm thrilled at that because usually when I'm adding pieces to my shaker window, I'm either using a container or a baggie and they fly everywhere, and that didn't happen this time. Okay, well, this is the part where I thought I was being super clever and using my MISTI to line up my front and back, and spoiler alert, it did really nothing. So it's not really a fun tip or anything to share, but I tried and I thought it might work. I think I need something that has a deeper corner. I mean, I love my MISTI, but it really did nothing for positioning. Okay, well, there's a look at my big window. I love it. It looks like the laundry is going, especially with all those little circles. They look like bubbles to me. Next, I'm going to add 2 of the embellishments. I used the Snow White and the Moonlight to add for my little washer. Because I'm going to have a dark background on this shaker, I wanted the embellishments to be kind of clear and white, and no laundry in this one, just have the fun little soap bubbles going. I'm going to use a die cut with some light blue paper that will help kind of give the effect of the washer. And again, that anti-static tool does help. Of course, sometimes it leaves little hairs, so I like using a lighter color anti-static tool because of that. Then to add my background on, I'm just going to take my blue paper here and just kind of eyeball the size. And then add my little washer with the water onto that. And my method here for adding it onto the back and making sure that that washer piece is straight is a little interesting. So what I did was I kind of eyeballed it, looking at it from the side, and then I took it off screen and then looked at it from above, and I held it above my head and just kind of eyeballed it until I thought it was pretty good. Now I'm closing up my shaker window, and there it is, my little mini washing machine. And I think that turned out so cute. This is adorable. Okay, now I'll position my laundry basket and washing machine directly onto my card. I just like to use some liquid glue and position it. Now I left the top left part of my my laundry basket unglued from the window because I did not want it to stick, and I thought I might stick my soap there. So we'll see what ends up happening, but I just wanted to mention that that part was not glued. And then when I added that finishing die cut piece on the window of the washing machine, I feel like that really made it look like a real washing machine. Now I have some extra die cut pieces. I have 2 socks. Of course, they're not matching because unmatched socks is kind of, it goes hand in hand with laundry. And I have my little soap there. So what I'm going to do is find good places for these. And I played around with layouts, and I just thought what would work. And I think I ended up with having my soap go right in the basket. As mentioned before, there is a stamp set that goes with the die set with all of the laundry, and the stamp set is called Loads of Fun. This stamp set has things for birthday, love you, thank you. I used the one that was Loads of Appreciation. Let's go for a spin. Your laundry is about to get adorable, and congrats. And then there's also a few picture stamps. There's a onesie, there's a bib, or a, yeah, that's called a bib. And then there's 3 little stamps to add decorations to the onesies and bib. So I think that this is a really cute one. Now, my favorite part about card making is embellishing, and Trinity Stamps always has, in my opinion, the best embellishments. So look at these that I'm using right now. Those are so gorgeous, and I think that they go with my holographic washing machine so well. Those are called the Glossy Holographic Enamel Dots, and they're just so cool. I thought to myself, maybe I shouldn't use them on this project because my crafting brain always says hoard all the good stuff, but you know, this was the perfect card to add those to. And then I also added the other embellishments that were called transparent sparkle enamel dots, and I added that to both washing machines just to give a little bit more of like the water look to the card. And these ones are really pretty too. They're almost clear, but they have a little bit of sparkle to them, and that really looks like a bubble in my opinion. I mean, the holographic ones do too, but I like having options, so of course I had to use both. Then I thought I wanted to tie in a little bit more color to this card, so I grabbed the last pack that I have here, which is the Rainbow Glitter Enamel Dots, and I used the orange ones to go with my sentiment, and I thought that looked really cute. And of course I had to go ahead and add more embellishments because more is more when it comes to embellishments. Then I'm going to finish off this card with something that's a little bit cutesy and cheeky. I'm going to end up using those unmatched socks here in just a minute. And where do socks go when you're doing laundry? No one knows. And on this card, they're not going in the washing machine. Well, one of them's going to go in the big one here, but the other unmatched sock is going to go behind the washer. I guarantee most people have something like this in their laundry room. So So I like to add a little humor to my cards, and I thought that would kind of work well. And then I added the other one to the big window. Oh, that is so fun. I love hearing the shaker bits. That's so satisfying, and I just adore it on a card. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you love this video. And be sure to check out my YouTube channel, Stationery by Justine, if you're interested in more videos from me in the future. Thank you so much for Trinity for allowing me to become a guest designer for you today. Bye-bye.